Well, hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Trees with Lee. My name is Lee Rumble, your local Knox County Extension Agent and ISA certified arborist. Today we're going to talk about vine growth on our trees. Now here in Knox County, some of the more common vines we are likely to see are Virginia creeper, English ivy, wisteria, poison ivy, and of course, kudzu. Of course, we see vines all across the landscape, and certainly some of these vines can be detrimental to our trees. In fact, I take multiple calls each month on how to best manage vines that are growing in trees. Many of these calls will start off with, "Vines are killing my trees." But keep in mind that vines do not actually parasitize the tree, and as such, they're not really there to kill your tree. Instead, the vines are simply using your tree as a structure that allows them to increase their overall surface area and ultimately their biomass. A vine only kills a tree once it becomes such of a large mass that it begins to cover the foliage, ultimately excluding sunlight to the tree. This will often start on lower branches, but in severe infestations, vines can certainly climb to the top of a mature tree. Now, no matter the vine though, it is important that it be removed as soon as possible or carefully managed if it's being used as a landscape feature. If you've recently purchased a new home, I would encourage you to go out, walk around the lot, and review your trees. Small vines that have just begun to climb are easily removed with very little effort. It's only after the vines have matured and become woody that there will be much more work involved. Now, my favorite vine control method is actually a mechanical one with the use of handheld tools. Hand snips, loppers, a handsaw, and a prying tool can all provide the delicate touch so as to not damage the tree's bark. Of course, the goal of these tools is ultimately to sever the vine, but all too often I see homeowners' attempts fail because they make a single cut that is too shallow, allowing the vine to fuse back together, or they fail to get all of the vines off of the tree trunk. For the best results, I would like to encourage you to cut a 3-foot section out of the vines. Starting at the base of the tree, where that vine meets the ground, will be your first cut. Your second cut should be about 3 feet above that. Then you will want to use your prying tools to separate that vinage along the main trunk. You may have to make a few additional cuts along the way to pry off smaller pieces, but if done properly, the entire vine should pull away from that 3-foot section, leaving only the exposed bark. Now, the reason we do this is simply to allow us to see if any new growth develops at the base of the tree, making it much easier to come out and quickly pull from the tree. Now, should you have a more invasive infestation that you are continually fighting against, such as evidenced here on this white pine tree, the use of an herbicidal solution can be made to those cut stumps. Now, this can help prevent regrowth. If you're having a particular problem area in your yard, feel free to reach out to me for help in determining the best plan of action to take. Thank you all for watching again today. I hope you have a great rest of your week.